If you want to know what is to come in January 2022, this reading today is for you. Hello everyone, welcome to Divine and Wild Tarot. If you're totally new here, I'm an energy reader and this channel is all about tarot readings, connecting with the divine and channeled messages. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. If you're totally new to pick a card specific videos, all you have to do is pick a number between 1, 2, and 3. Or if you want visuals, you can look over here and pick pile number 1, the Tea Leaf Oracle deck, pile number 2, pile number 3 over here. And then once you have chosen your number, go down to the description box below. You can find the number correlating to the timestamp. Click on the timestamp and that is where your reading will start today. And without further ado, let's start with group number 1. Hello, group number 1. How are we all doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are in this beautiful world. Let's find out what is to come in January 2022. Oh, that is nice. The first card you guys get is the money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find. Usually I like to pull it all out first because all of the messages and cards tie into a perfect story and the scenario and energy that we're going to be dealing with for you guys in January 2022, right? We're in 2022 already. That's so crazy. Did I say 2021 earlier? I meant 2022. I hope I'm not tripping, like I'm actually tripping right now. It's like 2022. That's so insane. It felt like it was only 2019 yesterday. So back to your reading, group number 1. This is so wild. Okay, interesting. You have some clouds, some cobwebs. Okay, that makes sense. But let me get a few more cards so we get like the full picture. If you guys like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. And seriously, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. I see what's happening here. So group number 1, I see you guys finding yourself in a situation in life where you have really solid foundations. For January, I feel like in general as a person, you're gonna feel so solid to yourself, like your self-respect and your way of being and your way of operating. Your standards are higher, you're more grounded. You're more grounded also specifically with who you want to be and how you want to show up in the world as well. So you have the clouds, temporary problems, cobwebs, protecting from negative forces. Okay. All right, yeah, so I feel like there's a little bit of, I want to say, it's not like a crazy tower moment. It's not going to be like that where it's just full on chaos and bombs, metaphorical bombs going left, right, and center. Sometimes life can be like that. I don't feel like it's like that at all. It's more so, I feel like when you're going to find yourself really inspired, first of all, in January, where you're going to feel like, okay, this is now the step I want to take for sure. And I feel like there's this level of extreme focus and confidence that comes through to you, especially in January. So I feel like a lot of you guys will be career focused and very finance focused, I mean, it's January, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you guys will be in that mode of really setting those really grounded goals. They're a lot more realistic than any other goals you set in any other Januaries of your life. I feel like these goals are so achievable and you guys have chosen really grounded goals for you guys to work towards, and Spirit is also reconfirming for you guys that this path you're taking in January, or some of you guys already might feel like you're already on this path. I wouldn't be surprised because this energy is really strong. It feels like you've been thinking about it for a long time. So in January, you're going to just propel yourself further into that energy of that reality that you want to find yourself in. So a path with money is waiting for you to find it. So it's, in the next few weeks leading up to January and for the month of January, it's about crystallizing and clarifying exactly what these things you want to do are, and let inspired action and inspired thoughts guide you to these ideas and details, and crystallize what this path really looks like for you guys. I feel like most of you will have that clarity without much assistance with spirit, although no matter what state you're in, we're always co-creating with the universe. And so I feel like a lot of this is spirit nudging you and pushing you towards something that will be a lot more fulfilling in career, and just a lot more rewarding as well to you in terms of finances, and feeling like it's closer to exactly what you want to become more like. I feel like, remember, one, you guys have had some pretty soul-sucking jobs, or even soul-sucking relationships. I feel like something you guys have gone through in the past that really took the breath out of you. You were so winded, you were so over it, and you are ready to take a quantum leap forward into the future, into the next best thing, into the next best version of who you're meant to become in this lifetime. So because you are going into the direction of a higher way of being. I don't know, I totally butchered that. So there's this higher level of existence where you guys are entering, that's the word, yeah, you're entering into this higher state of being. And so when you are asking and demanding and intentioning that level of an evolution for yourself, there's going to be little things that will test you. And so that's what this cloud card is pointing towards. It says temporary problems. I see, that's the first thing that sort of tripped me up when I was pulling out the cards for you originally, because the money path is a very positive card in terms of self-growth, and also growth in the tangible world, that this earth that we're on, having a career, a solid path, and having your finances in order. Like, it's all of that kind of an energy that is coming towards you. Especially, you're going to really feel that energy sinking into your existence and your reality in January. So when these quantum leaps happen in anyone's life, the universe likes to do this thing where they throw your ex back at you, your toxic ex, or a toxic boss, or just a awful friend, or a boss that never treated you right. All of those things that will sort of come back at you to test if you've really truly evolved. And even job offers that maybe will sound tempting, but in the long run, it still won't be fulfilling. So it's up to you to actually confirm with the universe, are you truly ready for that next stage of evolution? While they're gonna know if you say yes or no to these tests per se, and it's gonna be covered up in pretty wrappings, and it's gonna look like a great opportunity, and your ex is gonna sound extra charming, and all of those things that the universe will tempt you with. And it's not so much the universe doing this or testing us with it, it's also that our subconscious and our ego that's keeping us safe and small, that is crying out its last words, and calling out to the universe, these are things that you used to attract into your life. It's that shadow side that most of us are unconscious of, that are unaware of. It's these blind spots in our subconscious that we can't really tap into all of the time. And so it's that smaller version of you that is dying away that will sometimes attract back these things that weren't good for you, just to try to stay alive. And so it's like a part of your ego. It's like an ego death that I'm trying to describe right now to you guys. So two sides to the temporary problems. I feel like it's problems that you have learned from. It's problems that you guys have faced in the past. It's nothing new. So I feel like the issues that you will face in January are more so little pebbles on the road where you might stumble over, and stuff from the past that will re-manifest into your life just to see if you're still the same person. And so it's important to really discern and see, okay, like this thing that is brought to my awareness, does it serve the goals that you have defined for yourself? You know, doing stuff like that where you can really feel like, is this job offer something that lights you up? Does it excite you? Stuff that you decide to do, people that you choose to hang out with, do those things excite you? It has to excite you and fulfill you in a certain way and in a certain level, because if it's not, then it just simply is not sustainable. So those are just very basic and simple, minimal questions to ask yourself when you're faced with something like an ex coming back into your life, or a job offer that sounds really great, but actually it's not in the long run. Stuff like that. So I feel like you'll have like a couple, maybe 3 options in January where the past is going to come creeping back up to you. I feel like most of you guys are going to do really well though, in terms of, you know, the little temporary issues that we've been talking about, it truly is temporary, and the smaller side of, you know, what's to come in January. I feel like more so you guys will be very laser focused in your path and crushing your goals, and continuing to crush your goals throughout the year as well. But especially in January, you'll be crystallizing what you want to achieve in the next whole year and for the years to come. Actually, I feel like January is like you guys setting the foundation for, you know, setting yourself up for success for the rest of the year. It's like building that little it's literally foundation building so that you guys have that groundedness and feeling grounded and feeling good about yourself. January is about feeling good overall. And I feel like the dog card pairs with the cobweb pretty well, as well as the cloud, because spirit really is going to be protecting you during the month of January. So that is something to be grateful for. You guys are protected right now as you're listening to this, and they will continue to protect you throughout the month of January as well. In the month of January, you have the Throne card, which talks about position of authority, which is such a beautiful card to get. So on top of, you know, I'm not surprised, because the level of confidence that you guys will have in January is so freaking through the roof. It's so nice to feel into. Your energy feels clean and clear. Your communication will be very articulate. You guys will have a very clear mind and a very, I want to say stubborn, but stubborn in a good way, where you're going to stick to your guns, stick to your goals, stick to your word. And because of that, you guys will have this throne moment. You know, a king knows exactly what she or he wants. And so you guys will have that king and queen energy where, okay, it's not going to focus at all, is it? So regardless of my camera focusing or not, in January, I feel like you guys will have that massive queen and king energy where, you know, what you say is what you're gonna do. You really mean what you say, and you guys will have that aura just walking, you know, whenever you go out, your head is gonna be held up high. You know, people are going to really listen to what you have to say. You're just gonna be in this like, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys already have successful businesses that you guys run, because that's this energy I feel like is very specific to people that have like a lot of success that they've already experienced in their life, whether you guys actually feel like it that you have or not. That's what the energy I'm picking up on is showing me, is this level of authority. People don't get this level of authority that you guys will be experiencing in January, especially without, you know, earning that crown. That you guys truly have earned your crown in your life, and coming January, you will continue to keep killing it, essentially, for the lack of better words here. So lots of things to look forward to. I feel you guys will, the only thing I feel like it might be on the back burner a little bit in January is your health. So I feel like you guys are just, it's really happening for you guys in the realm of career, and it's taking up a lot of your energy. It will take up a lot of your energy and building up your foundation. Some of you guys really want to buy a house, really want to buy a new car, really want to save up for that trip you want to go on. Some of you guys want to take 2 to 3 month long vacations, so you want to work hard to make sure that can happen, stuff like that. So that is so great, and Spirit wants to remind you, take a little bit of that energy from all of these beautiful things you have going on and put at least a little bit into your health and managing your well-being as well. I think that is the little pointer that needs a little bit of a sprucing up for January of 2022. So this is your reading. I hope this helped, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello group number 2, how are we all doing today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you guys are watching this from. Let's find out what's to come in January 2022. What's to come for January 2022 for group number 2? Lots of 2s happening, group number 2. 2022 on pile 2. Hello. So the moon card, interesting. Okay, I see. Well, let me pull these all out and then we can get a full message. So the world card, I feel you guys, it's January. Usually that's when you start new things. That's, you know, the number 1 in numerology. It's about new beginnings and initiators and, you know, starting new things and whatnot. But I feel like you guys have a very particular energy going on for you guys, group number 2 in January. You something wasn't clear to you. It's still not clear to you, and you know, whenever you are watching this video, I feel like for most of you guys it's in romance, so something to you is not very clear. It's something that you've been asking, you know, yourself if you want to keep continuing this partnership or not. For others of you guys, it's about a coworker or a boss or a business partner in general, and something, you know, what is this? The 6 of Wands reverse. It's about, you know, usually it's about celebration, having those people around you. I feel like something is coming to an end for you guys, and it's something that has not been the best for you. It's here, clarity cards, please, for what's going on with this person. So this person or this job or whatever this icky thing that you guys have been finding yourself in, it was just too much work. It's too much work for you. It's not sustainable. It's just weighing you down. So whatever that is, this is a general reading, right? So take it for how it's relevant to your life. And I feel like most of you guys, if not all in group number 2 that are watching this, something is holding you down. It feels heavy. What in your life that, you know, what are the most amazing things that are happening in your life? And then feel into the things that feel heavy, that doesn't feel right, that feels a little bit exhausting, that feels like brings you sadness, that maybe has already hurt your heart, and the only reason why you cry these days is because of this thing. Whether it's a person, I feel like for a lot of you guys it's a partner, someone you're seeing, a situationship, you know, something to do with regardless of what it is. It might not be a relationship. It could simply be matters of work, matters of projects, matters of health even. So look at what is the heaviest feeling thing in your life. What is slowing you down? So I feel like in January, I feel like it's about stepping away from this thing. And I feel like I find it hard to tap into your energy fully right now, because that is the type of energy that you have been into. Like, you're not sure. You're really not sure of why you're experiencing what you're experiencing these days. And you really hope to get out of this, but at the same time, there's so much uncertainty. You're not sure about life. You're not sure about this person. You're not sure about your work. There's so many uncertainty. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are Libras. This is so Libra energy, you know, where they can't make a decision and everything is confusing and they're just frozen in time because they can't seem to make a decision. But I feel like it's not so much about having that Libra vibe and being indecisive. Like, life really has thrown you into a situation where it's confusing. There's a lot of aspects here. You know, like the first thing that I see, first and foremost, what's most important about your situation is that it is dragging you down a bit. It feels heavy, even to me feeling into it, and it feels like a lot of work. Like, you're just hammering away at it. You're the one putting all the work in it. You're getting almost nothing in return. It's a horrible energy to live in and be in. So yeah, for most of you guys, it is about romance. It is about a person in general where they're taking a whole lot more than they could ever give you. So let's look at what January is implying, that you will in fact move on from this thing that is truly weighing you down. So I'm applauding you guys for doing that. The future self of you will be moving on from something that has not served you at all, especially recently, and whatever you're going through right now, it just has not served you. So I feel like after you guys have moved on from that, let's get a few more cards actually. What will group number 2 experience in January 2022? Nice. So after you guys clear the air and just get all the crap out of your life, I feel like once you have cleansed your space, gotten rid of some people, got rid of some things, really purged out your life of things that did not serve you or felt good to you in your life, I feel like you will come to a fork in the road where you'll have to make a decision. Okay, are you going to continue dating this person? Are you going to continue being in this job? Are you going, like, unfortunately or fortunately, I feel like January is really going to push you to make that actual decision. There is a really big decision to be made in January where it will affect your life. I feel like I'm seeing the number 3, so for the next 3 months, it will really affect you in the first part of next year. And for others of you, this is a decision you'll make that will affect the next 3 years of your life. So whether it's a person, I'm so drawn to thinking that it is about a person in your life. So, you know, weigh the pros and cons, I guess, but from what it feels like over here, that it's really crushing your soul and really feeling a bit dense. So regardless of, you know, this is a massive thing that is to come in January, but in terms of career and everything else that's to come that will happen is, I feel you guys will be tending your garden. You guys will be making sure that your career is going smooth. I feel like this person or this thing that's really weighing on your heart is going to be the forefront of your focus in January 2022. As far as fortunes and career and money, I see you guys doing well. It's like you're doing so well that that's why you don't need to put too much focus into it. You do have the Wheel of Fortune card, which speaks about, you know, things coming full circle. And regardless of what decision you make, I feel like you guys are fated to have a really fulfilling life, that you guys are this queen in your gardens, collecting your grapes, collecting your apples, and really letting yourself be rewarded by life at large. So because you guys have this sort of decision you're making and a little bit of drama, I do see that, you know, the pettiness, you know, the people that are involved, you know, the other people having, you know, an opinion that they need to express to you for whatever the heck reason. Okay, so that's interesting. So there will be new people as well coming into your life. Spirit, are they new people or older people that they've already known? You guys will be meeting 2 new people, significant friends, and if you guys are single, they may turn into people that you're going to be dating or having a romantic, you know, relationship with. So I see 2 really prominent energies, and I see an old friend coming towards you, maybe an ex that's like, or maybe that's the person you're dealing with. Yeah, it's so interesting because group number 2, your energy, first of all, is confusing and it's hard to tap into. So the biggest advice coming through for you guys is to decide to spend time on things that actually make you happy, that makes you excited. Anything else that's below that sort of standard, that bar of then you're like creeping into sadness and grief and just pain in general, emotionally speaking, it's not good for you. If you're having more bad times than good times with the person, then you really have to consider it's just not a sustainable thing. So I just feel like so much is happening in January for you guys. I can't grasp, like, when I tap into your energy, it feels so chaotic. Like, what is going on in your life, guys? So not only are there this whole drama going on with this person you're dealing with, maybe a friend, maybe a romantic partner, but I also feel like there's new energy coming in. So I mean, it just almost adds to the confusion, but I feel like you will have made some sort of decision, and you guys will have made a decision actually to move on from something because you're experiencing all this new energy that feels so much more fresh and so much more on your page. So I do see the reassurance that there will be people, friends, and situations where it's so much more aligned to who you are as a person. So with these new energies coming in, you know, friends, new romantic interest, I feel like your eyes will be widened and you will be able to see how these other things in the past or that you're going through right now really was not healthy for you. And because, you know, all this stuff may be happening that might not be as positive as we were all hoping. I do see over time, especially over the next 6 months, for some of you guys quicker even, you know, sometimes, you know, timelines, time is human-made concept. So sometimes it's not exactly accurate. So I see 6, and so that can mean 6 months. Some of you guys are faster at manifesting, faster at realizing things, faster at evolving. So it can mean 6 weeks for you guys where the Wheel of Fortune experience will make its turn, where all these things that may have caused you grief, the karma will come back at them and everything will come full circle and you will be in a better place. Sometime at the end of January, I feel like you guys will have really had it with whatever it is that you've been tolerating. So, and coming to the end of January, it's that new energy that will really sink into your existence of, you know, I feel that you guys will, I don't know what you guys are going through, but it feels a little heavy. And I feel like creeping up to mid to late January, that's when that new fresh air will come sweeping into your life in the form of people for most of you guys, and for others I feel like it's also about, you know, promotions, stuff to do in career as well, but more so I feel like that's only for literally like 1 or 2 of you guys. It's about this fresh energy in career and finances, but for like the majority of you guys in group number 2, this just newfound inspiration and energy in a form of new people coming into your life. So that is something we can all look forward to. That is in group number 2. That's the message I have for you guys today, and I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. How are we all doing? I hope you guys are having a lovely, fantastic day wherever you guys are watching this from, and let's find out what's to expect in 2022, January. Group number 3. You guys are gonna have, okay, you know what? Pause for a sec because I want to pull out all these cards so we get the full picture of what's to come. Okay, so the energy is about that inwards hermit energy where you guys will find yourself in that space of wanting to spend more time with yourself and with your soul and with your mind and with your heart and really dig deep into who you are as an individual and finding answers from within. I wouldn't be surprised if group number 3, you guys are my psychic bunch, or you guys are therapists, or, you know, something to do with helping people go through trauma and helping people go through things that are, you know, deeper, because you guys have that depth. I feel like there is this new level of depth you guys will come into in January. I feel like group number 1 and 2 was more about like material stuff and actual things in the earthly plane that they'll be dealing with, but for you guys, group number 3, it's more about the experience in January. January will be more spiritual and emotion based and wisdom based and a lot of mind to heart to soul, connecting on all dimensions of reality. I feel like you guys will be exploring a lot in your intuition, in your energy work, in your people skills, in your manifestation skills, and what you even want to manifest, and keeping your dreams and goals very safe and secure in your own heart. And it's so important to keep, this is an advice coming through, it's keeping your goals and thoughts to yourself in January, because I feel like if you were to be a little loose about who you tell your goals to and wishes and stuff, they're just going to taint the pureness of these divine inspirations that are coming through to you. So I feel like it's important for you guys to let yourself sink into this energy of feeling like you want to be alone more often than not, just to clarify like who are you and what you want in life and where you want to take your life. And also, it's not even about being introspective, it's that you're in that phase, in that chapter in your life where it's about communicating with your heart and soul what you want to create and bring into the world. It's that kind of meditative, inner transformative time where you're taking it slow and easy, or so it seems in the 3D plane, but actually on the 5D level, on the 8D level, on all these deeper and higher vibrational levels, you are making things happen in so many ways that I can't even explain the depth and the complexity of what your soul is going to be experiencing and communicating with you in January. So speaking to your spirit guides and speaking to your loved ones in spirit form. I feel like in January you guys will be so sensitive to energy and have such a depth and height of intuition that if you need answers, you will be able to just sit still and be quiet, and spirit will whisper the answers into your ear and you will know exactly what to do. So January is a really powerful month for you guys, group number 1, because not only do you have such a closer connection and relationship built with your spirit guides and your intuition, with your higher self, with your soul, with the universe at large, you guys will be able to figure out life pretty easily. You can see why you are connected with one person and with the other person, and why did this person say that? Why is this toxic ex coming back into your life? Why? I mean, all these little questions you'll have in your day-to-day life in January, you will know exactly what's going on. No one can fool you. No one can get passed by you without you knowing exactly what they were there for. So it's this level of spiritual confidence. You're able to shine from within. You guys are going to be glowing so hard energetically, and your aura is going to be so big in January because of these heightened senses, and this depth that you will be present with is going to make you so much more magnetic and glow so much more from within. And so that's a really powerful way of being. And let's see, group number 3, what are they to experience in January 2022? You guys got the Target card, and I'm not surprised you got that, because with that level of clarity and the connection with the source and the divine, you guys will be able to very easily see where you must go, what you must do. You will just know. When you have that inspired action, you just do it. And so, oh my gosh, you guys have the coins. It's so positive. Like, I feel like group number 3, you guys have the most positive card, because it's like, not only will you experience the abundance of energy and connection with source, you guys also are able to use and harness this energy to give you more finances. And because you're vibing so high, and you are operating and taking action on only inspired, divine inspired action, that, you know, the universe will want to reward you in material financial gains as well. So I feel like whatever you guys have been working towards right now, or in the last few weeks or months or even years, I feel like in January you will see some, sorry, I totally went sidetracked on that stream of thought, but I feel like you guys will be able to experience a lot of great gains on a material level as well. If I feel like there's two sides to this. It's either actual material gains of money and wealth and an evolution that you can really tangibly see and feel in January, or that this card is a resemblance of how abundant you will be feeling on an energetic level. And so it doesn't really matter at this point, you know, I'm reading it in those two ways, but the level of energy coming towards you, even if it's energetic or material, I feel like it's going to manifest anyway in the material form in one way, shape, or form anyway, because this energy is so powerful that it wants to transmute itself into real tangible stuff for sure. I don't know if this is making sense to anyone, but I hope it does, and I feel like you guys will understand what I'm putting down here. It's that energy that is so certain of its vision, and you know, when you just have that really strong gut feeling that this is for sure going to happen, there's no way it's almost like spirit just telling you what the future is to hold. Like, you know, when you know exactly, okay, I'm pretty sure this person is going to do that. Like, you just kind of know what's going to happen. And so it's that knowing that you guys will have this level of success to come, especially in January. I feel like January and the first part of February will be especially very rewarding for you guys. I don't know what magic you guys are using, but you guys are really doing life in a very successful way. So whatever, you guys may have experienced some loss. I feel like you guys have dealt with just like one specific loss in group number 3, and you guys have come really far from that grief. You guys have worked through your grief, and you're coming to the point of coming back to a nice high in your life. You know, there's ups and downs, and I feel like you guys will experience a full on up and away type of an energy. And you guys have the Peacock card, which talks about the peacock to me is such a spiritual animal. It's just all these magical silvery feathers that like all of them looks like eyes. And maybe you guys might want to search the meaning, like spiritual meaning of peacock on Google or something. But the main thing with that is that, you know, peacocks, they aren't loud. They are just there, and they're so magical little birds that can spread out their feathers, and it's just this fan, like this decor in Mother Nature that looks freaking amazing. And so that's the type of energy you'll be walking around with in January, where you are not only you are vibing so high, your intellect is so in tune with God, your soul is so in touch with Mother Nature, your heart is so in tune with your existence and with everything that you love. So this is a very powerful energy you guys will be sitting in. I feel like you guys already feel it creeping in now, or whenever you guys have watched this or watching this video. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacles. You guys it's just smooth sailings in January for you guys. I feel like some of you guys are students. I feel like in January, school and paperwork and the friendships and dealing with teachers, I feel like it will all be smooth sailings. I feel like you guys will just know what to do and know what to say. It's going to be quite positive like that. You know, you feel like in January for grid number 3 in general, whether you're a student or, you know, working or have a business or whatever it is that you do in life, the blanketing message for you guys is that it will feel very smooth and things are going gracefully, and you're able to operate in a graceful manner as well, and you feel like you're truly elevated and shining bright, and you guys are doing well in so many areas in your life, and you're not going to let anyone that has anything bad to say, you're just literally going to ignore them and just keep walking past them. You guys are the eternal child, where your solar plexus, your heart space, I feel like you guys are just on fire. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have some fire sign placements, but regardless of signs or not, it's that type of energy where it's just high vibrational, you know, that Sagittarius energy, sometimes in Pisces as well. When Pisces are in a good mood, they're able to daydream and, you know, think of Rihanna, like she's a Pisces, and where am I going with this? Yeah, the Pisces energy is about daydreaming, and it's like the Sagittarius and Pisces combination of that being on cloud 9 all the time and daydreaming your days away. And not only are you daydreaming and just sitting there and not doing anything, but you guys are daydreaming and getting things done. You guys are fully in that inspired action mode, and so only good things can come from that. So that is the reading I have for you guys, group number 3. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing so if you like this style of reading, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.